it is Ghost here, and welcome to the 45th episode of Minecraft Creative. And today, we are going to be building a well, because we need a, decent amount of water sources in this area that's not just a giant pond with a well thing that you really can't just take water from. So that's what we're going to do this episode. We're also going to build, an underground cave thing that you can, swim into through the well, because I wanted to build something fun and decorative. Admittedly, at the point of recording this video, first of all, I've recorded 2 episodes today because I have to make sure I have a week's worth of videos sorted to go up while I go away on holiday with family, which is going to be fun. As mentioned previously, we are bringing back Ghost Goes Places. Season 2 is inbound. The first episode, I've currently planned it out to go up on the 16th. So there will be a couple of weeks. Well, 1.5 weeks after this video goes up, before you get the good old Ghost Goes Places. It might end up being a 2-part. If it does, then I have to rejig some videos and stuff, and I'm going to be annoyed at myself for doing that to myself. But we go with it. So for this, we're using the very basic block palette. I'm using some more basic block palettes at the minute because I want to make sure there's some level of cohesiveness to a lot of the stuff that gets built. So we're using stone brick and spruce, and that is effectively it for the whole of this video. We use stone brick and its variants to add some texture a little later on. We'll end up adding water and corals just to make it look pretty, and there's some sea pickles and stuff in there. But other than that, that's basically the gist of what we're doing. Fortunately, rather than having to dig out my own cave, I came across one. So I sectioned off a substantial area of it, so there was enough, but I didn't want the whole cave. Maybe one day we'll add the whole cave in, but I'll probably forget about it in a week's time and never come back to it. So what we're doing here is we're just filling it in with some good old stone. I never make most of these walls more than 1 block thick, words, because I don't have the patience to sit and do that, which I've explained before, and I hate terraforming. I think most Minecraft builders do, but I don't use World Edit because I'm pretty sure that would cause my laptop to break, which is fun. So yeah, this video is brought to you by my insanity and lack of will to build something substantial, because I had, at this point, already filmed the next episode, because I was like, oh yeah, I like this idea, we'll do 2 big builds back to back. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen ever, because I end up doing 3-part videos sometimes, and that's fun. So, we're going to talk about kind of life in the sense of the next few weeks of my life, which is oh yeah, you've got the holidays, you're gonna have so much time for yourself. It's no, I don't, because I have to finish off all my work that I need to do for component 2 of GCSE textiles, and then I also have to do some work for my component 1, which I've started some of it, but I mean, it's going to take a while to get all of it done, because I do most of my stuff by hand sewing, and you know what, we're going to talk about this on here, because obviously I have a little series going that is basically stitching adventures, but at the minute it hasn't been so much about sewing things and what I've actually made. It will be as soon as that exam is over, which is literally the other side of our Easter holidays. I sit it within 2 days of being back at school, so as soon as that's done, and then I have 2 weeks, and then after those 2 weeks, we start working on my prom outfit, and we'll be sewing loads on the channel that I can show you. I mean, I will be working on a denim jacket at the point this video is going up, and that will come out in 2 weeks, the stuff that I stitched on it. It's going to be an ongoing project for me. So, why do I have so much just blank footage? We've got to correct this real quick. So basically, as soon as exams and stuff are over in the realms of textiles, we're going to start doing loads of hand sewing. I mean, I love hand sewing. I don't like using sewing machines though, because one of the things with me being autistic is I don't get along well with lots of different sounds, and the sewing machines at school aren't necessarily the best. Also, I can't wear my ear defenders. That's a safety thing, and I think a lot of people at school would probably agree that it's a very important thing I don't stop myself from being able to hear if something's going wrong, because one thing I have learned I really like about using a 100-year-old sewing machine is that you can feel whether or not something is not working. And when something isn't working, you know to stop. If you can't hear with a modern machine if it's going wrong, because you just put your foot down on the pedal, you can't tell, and that's where problems will arise. So, yeah, we're going to be doing lots of hand sewing very soon. But other than that, the internet, I hope you're all having a good day. I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye, the internet.